What's up, weirdos? What's going on, guys? Good morning. So, how's everybody doing? Quite the day, guys. Quite the day to get into. Holy smokes. A lot of drama in the Zbeck community, huh? People don't want to hear corrections. People don't want to hear corrections. They just want moonshot predictions, or else it's FUD, right? All right. Let's get into it, guys. Let's see what's going on. We got some super chats. Matt, once again, celebrating Crypto Blueprint reaching 1,000 subs with 10 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Matt. I appreciate you, man. Holding the weight of the team over on the Crypto Blueprint channel. My dude, my guy, my brother. Absolutely appreciated. Amazing coins. Hey, Rob, guess I'm first again. Where you at, you boy? So glad to be back. Good to have you. You're putting in a lot of that OT, brother. Putting in a lot of that OT. I dig it. I dig it. Cody with the super chat. Hit the like button. Rob sacrifices a lot for us. Thank you so much, my dude. I appreciate you, man. It means a lot, guys. It really does. The acknowledge me, right? Got the Roman Reigns style going on. D's nuts. Happy Monday. Thanks for all you do, Rob. Hey, you know what? I would do anything for D's nuts. Absolutely. Right? Absolutely anything. Welcome. That's what she said. Nice one, brother. Nice one. Absolutely amazing, guys. How's everybody doing? How's it? You know what? It's a rainy, kind of gloomy, cloudy, dark day where I am right now. So it's kind of like that's why I'm wearing a sweater today. Kind of, hunker in, hunker down, make some content. Snuggle up with a nice blanket and some Dragon Ball Z or something. What do you say? What do you know? Just finished watching season 2 of the Last of Us. It was hit and miss. It was hit and miss. It was okay. All right, let's get into it a little bit here, guys. So Zbeck still inside the bullpen, and so I am holding up hope that this, consolidates here and moves up. The funny thing is, I made 2 videos over the last couple days about Zbeck. I made a video about I think 2 or 3 days ago, and I compared Zbeck to XCN. And I compared the RSI to XCN. Back when XCN went on that big run, the RSI was up at like 83, right? But it still went up, even though it was that overbought. It still burned up about another 250-ish% from there, right? And then I looked at Zbeck's RSI, and it's at like 81. And, there's a strong possibility, in my opinion, like I said in that video, that there is a possibility Zbeck could run up to a penny, even though it's overbought and stuff like that. But then it would have a massive correction. But my argument was that it could see that big pump from this point. If you don't believe me, go back and watch the video. I did it like day before yesterday or something like that. And then yesterday I made another video, and I was talking about how at some point Zbeck is going to see a bigger correction. And so when I made the video saying that Zbeck was going to, has a possibility to go to a penny, and I compared it to XCN, nobody had a problem with me comparing XCN and Zbeck charts. Nobody had a problem. Not one whisper of anyone having an issue. Then I made a video yesterday showing that at some point Zbeck is going to correct, just like Onyx Coin did. And all of a sudden, not everybody, but a bunch of people had a problem with me comparing XCN to Zbeck, saying they're 2 different projects. The tokenomics are different. It's not apples to apples. But it was apples to apples when I said it was going up, but it's not apples to apples when I say it's going down, right? See, that's the difference between someone who's investing on emotions and someone who's not, right? So you got to be able to take the crookeds with the straights if you're going to invest in crypto, guys. If you can't do that, the space is not for you, right? It's just that simple. It's just that simple. Got to take the downs with the ups, my friends. Marvin, my dude, what's up, brother? Much love, man. You're a top crypto guy in the world. Your authenticity is what makes people follow you. Congratulations. Thank you so much, my friend. Absolutely. I'm so excited about getting Crypto Blueprint up to 1,000 subs finally. The struggle was real, but we got it there as a community. So thank you so much for that, guys. Absolutely super fantastic. Absolutely. All right, let's get into the chat a little bit. A guy, what's up, man? Hey, crypto weirdos, hope everyone's having a nice day. Hell yeah, Leo's in the house. What's going on? Twitch, and I am the first one, baby, joining the Patreon this afternoon. Nice. Can't wait to see you over there, brother. Can't wait to get these gains. Nice. I can't type quick enough. Yes, brother. Yes, it's going to be good to see you over there, man. I just dropped 3 small cap gem videos over on the Patreon on the weekend. One on Friday, one on Saturday, one on Sunday. So check those out. If you're joining the Patreon today, you still have opportunity to get in early on these projects. Matt Adam, congratulations, Rob. Well deserved. You work like a madman. Absolutely, man. No work, no rest for the wicked, right? Cody, Rob, the myth, the legend. I've learned how to read charts and make calls like a champ now because of you. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that, but you put the hard work in too, my friend. Joy, happy Monday, everyone. Yes, guys, I love Mondays. You know this about me. I love Mondays. Hope everyone's had a good weekend. Everyone, hit the likes for your great daily content. Thank you, Rob. We all appreciate you. Much love and support from Florida. Florida in the house. I dig it, man. I dig it. What are we at? We're at 320 viewers and 54 likes. Guys, oof, my goodness. Did I insult you in some way? Hit the like button, guys. Yo, what's going on? Quentin, good to see you, man. Congratulations on reaching 1K subs. And as you always say, what's better than 1K subs? 2K subs. Amen, brother. Amen to that. Beebs, what's up, my dude? Strawberry Dragon in the house. Keep calm and crypto on. Absolutely. Absolutely. Shane, crypto peeps. What happened to future millionaires? Yeah, what's up with that? Where's the confidence, man? Romeo, watching on X, just jumped on. There you go, man. There you go. Nice. Good. Happy Monday, crypto fam. Rob, that gem released yesterday looks like a winner. Yes, I agree. It's going to be big. I got 2 more in the pipeline that I'm going to be dropping. I'm just going to give you guys a few days to digest the 3 that I already dropped, and then I got 2 more coming. I'll probably wait until the weekend to drop those, just to give you guys some time, right? But yes, absolutely. I am in full-fledged accumulation mode on those Patreon gems. Absolutely. Shane, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. OG, what's up, man? Thanks, Matt. Yeah, gifted out the memberships. Yo, smacking likes for that alpha. Frank, guess I'm not retiring to Prince Edward Island. Well, not with that attitude, right? We'll get you there, brother. We'll get you there, man. Guys, like I said, as always, make sure that you hit the like and subscribe to the channel. Helps the channel grow. It doesn't cost you a single solitary penny. Would be greatly appreciated if you'd go ahead and do that for me. It's the HBO special, like we talk about, guys, on the channel. The HBO special. Help a brother out, right? Ruben, Rob, please play the Zebek to $1 reel by Martin Lucas. It'll bring the mood up in the community. I've never seen it. Maybe I'll have to look it up. I haven't seen it. Good afternoon, Rob. Big C in the house. Mike, I believe it may be possible to wick, but I see 102K in the future. Not financial advice, but I am not a financial advisor. Just a Zebekian is going nuts. Yeah, you know what? So I also want to show you guys the Bitcoin chart. After continuing to analyze this chart, guys, I do believe we are going to end up coming down to around that somewhere between 95 and 98K, right? I do think that that's on the table. Let's put another purple box there. I know you guys love when we put the purple boxes there, right? So let me get rid of the RSI. Okay, let's put our special little box in there, shall we? We love special little boxes. All right. So I think that this is going to be a target right here. I think we're going to hit that box, guys. I do think we're going to hit that box before we come back up, right? So first step, are we going to collapse below the 30-day SMA? It's been holding support pretty good. But I do think that this is in the cards. This for sure, in my opinion, between 101 and 103, this is just a a possibility at this point. So I'm not saying for sure it's coming down here, but I just want you guys to be advised of the possibilities. And for me personally, am I going to be buying aggressively if we do? Because after we do that, I still think the second half of June is going to start the parabolic run. But we got half a month to go through first, right? So I think we could dip down briefly. So it's not mandatory, but I do think that it's possible. I just wanted to put that out there. Don't be bearish, weirdo fam. There you go, Mike. Love what Zebek is doing. Interested to see how Zebek plays out. Meme toss-up. There you go. Parallel life, touching grass today. Being on Wales visiting family. Nice. There you go. Awesome. Everyone's visiting family. Everyone's on vacation. I love it, man. I dig it. Braveheart, happy Monday, guys. Make it a great day. Enjoy these last dips. Get a yes, because you know what? Pretty soon, you guys are going to be saying, "Oh, I wish I could buy, lower prices. I wish I could buy more," and like that kind of stuff's going to start coming out soon. And so take advantage of it while you can. Take full advantage of the opportunity, because pretty soon it's going to be gone. Then you're going to be all upset and I didn't buy enough. And Rob, do you think there's going to be one more correction so I could buy more? That kind of stuff's going to start coming out. A guy touching grass days really help to save. Yes, absolutely. Kizza, what's up, man? Kizza in the house. Yo, Lily, what's going on? She says, hit that like button. Nick, what's up, buddy? Keep doing you, Rob. Haters gonna hate and potatoes gonna potate. That's awesome, buddy. That's awesome. William, what's up, man? Good to see you, buddy. Darren, by my technical analysis, not financial advice, I see millionaires in the Patreon by the end of August. I'm at $990,000. I'm $990,000 away. Let's go. Let's get you there, brother. Let's get you there. D stands. Hey, Rob, been watching your lives for some time now. Finally became a member. Appreciate all you do. Do you think mobile can still do well with Coinbase delisting? Yeah, there's lots of projects that have been delisted from exchanges like Binance and Coinbase, and they still go on and they do well, right? Gala got delisted from Coinbase, it's fine. It's not doing bad. So yeah, definitely. So much drama, Rob. It's annoying. Yeah, well, I mean, people get emotional, right? People get emotional. And the thing is, like, I want to help guide those people because they're in for such a bad time, right? And I don't want to see that. I want to see everybody winning in this space. And when you see these people that are freaking out and they're getting angry because you're telling them that there's a correction coming in a project like Zebek, it's, you want to reach out to them and say, man, look, like, I'm trying to help you here, man. I've been here for multiple cycles. You've probably been here for a year or two, and you're getting angry because I'm telling you something the opposite of what you want to hear. But I'm just trying to protect you from what's coming, right? So that here's the thing, guys. If you're knowledgeable about what's coming next, whether it's a dump or a pump, you're able to seize opportunities. That's because that's what they are. It doesn't matter if something's going up or something's going down, right? Either direction presents an opportunity for you. It's not bearish versus bullish or anything like that. They're both bullish scenarios. If the price is going down, that's bullish. As long as you know and can accept that the price is going down, because it's providing you with an opportunity to make money, right? You can take profits and then roll them back in. You can just hold and DCA with fresh fiat when it comes down, or you can just, either way, right? It's opportunity. It's not bearish because something's going down. It's opportunity. If you're intelligent, it's opportunity, right? Twitch, Rob, when I get the membership, will I still have to pay for the videos and gems? No, you won't. You get them for free as a member on the Patreon. You instantly get access to all videos posted on the Patreon. Over the top, what's up? ZBEC's going to $5 next week. There you go. Let's go. ZBEC to $5. There it is. We have confirmation, ladies and gentlemen. We are going. Ryan, Big Rob, my dude, my guy. Keep speaking the truth, brother. Hey, no problem, man. That's what we do. Wilberto, super fantastic. Rob, appreciate your earlier video on the potential ZBEC drop. Thank you. Hey, and listen, if you like ZBEC content, right? I know that this morning's video wasn't good news. However, I would say this. There is a bullish ZBEC video coming out this afternoon that I have, okay? And that is going to make you very bullish what I have to say about ZBEC this afternoon. So make sure you stay tuned in for that. Freaking weirdos. Hey, Rob, Jasmine at 1 cent 5. Now, well, here's the thing. For the bullish structure, I covered it yesterday, I think it was. For the bullish structure on ZBEC to play out, Jasmine to play out, it has to correct down to about 1 cent 245, right? And find support there, and then it will break to the upside. So it does need to go down a little bit further, but that will actually, while it may not feel good going down that far in the immediate term, it's going to feel real good if it does, because that will confirm the bullish structure that it's in right now. It's in a harmonic pattern, and it will break to the upside very violently if it plays out and comes down to 1 cent 245. So keep an eye on that. Anything overcome. What's up, man? Monday Madness. Let's go, future family. Quit buying shit, Rob. XCN, we have a very strong support at 2059. I don't see ZBEC going lower. That's fair. That's a fair assessment. That's a fair assessment. Like I said, I have the bull pennant right now on ZBEC. Nothing is, guys, here's the thing, right? Charting is not about certainties. It's about probabilities, right? There is no certainty that ZBEC's going to dump to the downside. There is no certainty that ZBEC's going to break out of this bull pennant and move up closer to closer to a cent. There's no certainties, right? All there is probabilities. Now, there's a stronger probability. For me, I'm going to say 60-40, okay? There's a 60% chance we're going lower. There's a 40% chance we're going higher, in my opinion. And, you know, I showed that when I did the video 2 days ago showing you how when Onyx Coin was in the position that ZBEC is right now, and the RSI was in overbought at 83, Onyx Coin still ran up like another 200, 250%. And I showed you on the charts for ZBEC how ZBEC right now could do the exact same thing, that there could be close to a penny for ZBEC in the next move, right? It doesn't have to be done. It wasn't done on the Onyx Coin chart. It continued up. It could happen on ZBEC as well. There's less of a chance, but it's possible, right? But my job is to make sure that everyone's prepared for both potential scenarios, not just tell people moonshot, moon boy predictions and then get everybody wrecked when it doesn't go up, right? So Ty, what's up, my dude? Good to see you again, my friend. Good to see you, man. Every day, Ty. Good to see you, brother. Lou, so glad I joined the Patreon. We're glad to have you there, brother. We are glad to have you there, man. JD Beats, come on, Rob. Let's get to the chopper. Do it. Press the like button, says Marvin. Counting the minutes to punch out at the regular job and then jumping to my side gig, rideshare. There you go. Nice. Get that dry powder any way you can. Absolutely. Long as it's legal. Long as it's legal. Keep on riding the crypto wave, Beebs. Hello. There you go. That's better. Task, Dan, we see you, brother. We see you, man. Chris, what's up? Onyx in the house. First Pokemon. What's up, Rob? It doesn't matter to me either way. I'm going to be buying either anyway. I will say, though, that a lot of reason that XCN corrected the way it was because of the FUD spread by Justin Sun. Yeah, I mean, that was like the halfway mark, though. After Justin Sun did that, it still ran up a little bit further, right? Test. Yep, your test is working. We got testies in the house. We got testies. Yorkie. Carlos. Hey, Rob. How are you? Guy, get some Swift. Yes, Swift is a fantastic price right now. Miria's been just trying to break out, man. It was up 25% yesterday. It's up another 22.8 today. Looking juicy, man. I'm good with BTC going to 98 to 95K because ZBIC pumps. There's a good perspective. You're absolutely right. Another local in the house. What's up, man? What's up, Rob? Over here representing the blueprint. There you go. I appreciate that, man. William, the emotional people are the people who expect to get rich overnight. They aren't investors. You're absolutely correct, William. You're absolutely correct. Altcoin season. Enough said. Let's go. Root, let's go. Hey, Rob, does it mean that ZBIC might play the opposite correlation game again? It's possible. It is possible. ZBIC does like to do that. But you got to remember, when Onyx Coin had its run, it was decoupled from Bitcoin as well. Bitcoin was just doing sideways, boring, choppy action when Onyx Coin ran too. So, do you think Casper has legs? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. They dealt with a lot of negativity last year, but they've come through it okay. They need to gain a little bit more momentum, but I think it will do well. Rob, can you pull up the project D's Nuts market cap 375K, only 21 million supply? Are you serious? Is there seriously a project called D's Nuts? Oh my goodness, there is. There is a project called D's Nuts. 1 cent. It's on Solana. It's been around for over a year. Wow, it actually got to $1.27. Wow. It's only on Radium. Guys, don't go buy this project. Don't. To help those who are concerned about ZBIC correction, just keep in mind over the next 4 or 5 months, it will be the highest. So yes, here's the thing, guys. It's exactly it. Thank you, encourage somebody. Absolutely. And here's the thing. If you're feeling impatient, or if you're feeling anxious, or frustrated or fearful, guys, you've got like literally, this is June. We're in June. We are halfway through this year right now. Okay, halfway. And you have maximum till the end of this year. That's the longest you're going to have to wait for your money, for your profits. Finally, right? Finally, after years of bear market and sideways. I just saw lightning flash through the window. We got a thunderstorm getting ready to go. If my internet kicks off, I apologize, guys. But anyway, yes, you have, after years of bear market, you've got like 5 months left, and you're going to be, if you made good decisions in your investments, right? You're about to offload all of your profits into your bank account, which is going to be very bigly, in such a short amount of time. There is no reason to feel anything but pure excitement right now and anticipation of a phenomenal next 5 months of crypto, right? So get excited, guys, right? Stop putting yourself through the ringer here. Big things popping, little things stopping. And you got to take advantage of it and be excited and anticipate and stuff, because once it pops off and this year ends, guys, you're going to have to deal with 3 more years of dreary, boring, red, sideways accumulation, right? So enjoy what's about to happen, right? Enjoy it, because after it happens, way down we go, right? We going down. I'm hoping XEN comes down to a penny. There you go. Hey, Rob, waiting for your response on Patreon. Yeah, I have right now on the Patreon, I have 43 DMs that I have to get through, which I will get to this afternoon. So yeah, just be patient. If you've sent me a DM over there, I have 43 that I have to go through today. So yeah, just bear with me on that. These Nuts community. Nice. It is weird. I'm hoping ZBIC tanks a bit so I can buy more. Yeah, I mean, if it tanks, I'll buy more too, right? Absolutely. Check out Root token just bounced from all-time low. Yeah, we looked at Root before. Root was, well, we looked at Root over a year ago. We looked at Root. Yeah. Root has broken its downward structure. You'd love to see that. A lot of lightning in my window right now, guys. My internet might kick out, so just be advised about that. But yeah, Root's looking good. Root's looking good. Nice little breakout happening. Dips are a great opportunity to DCA. I'll take advantage while you can because it's not going to last long. When things go back, you'll all say, I wish. Yes, that's exactly it, Nikki. Exactly. That happens to me every single time one of our projects pumps. As soon as it starts pumping, somebody DMs me and says, hey, man, do you think it's going to pull back so I could buy some? Why aren't you buying it now before it pumps, right? Yes, you're absolutely right, Nikki. You're absolutely right. Hangman, what's going on? Still waiting for Zbex major dump rebuy. It might not be I don't think that Zbex dump is going to be some fast, like catastrophic, massive collapse. I don't think that's what's going to happen. If we look back on Onyx Coin again, right? Look at my little Bart Simpson pattern. This is probably going to play out. If you look back on it, this was not fast, right? The pullback on XEN, it bled. It took like weeks and weeks to slowly kind of bleed down till it found the support level that it had built over here and then moved back up again, right? So this is kind of what I see happening to Zbex. It's not going to be some catastrophic fast, I don't think so. Amazing. Let's do this. Let's pump it up and enjoy it. Yeah, there you go. With a shot of vodka. Thanks for everything, Rob. The Patreon appreciates you. Say my name, Lou. I'm not saying the rest of that. Webull pays new provider in Coinbase. Just got an email. What's it doing here? What is going here? I don't know what you're talking about, man. My wife made comments when I had my AirPods on all. What? Interesting. Interesting. All right, let's get into some of the news, guys. We got a video to kick off the day with. Damn it, man, with these freaking ads, right? All right, we got a video to get into right off the hop here. Let's get into it. One second. There we go. Sound is off.
Guest today says it is the first trading day of June, second day of June. Our first guest today says the current market looks more like the start of a new bull rather than a late cycle bull, and that could mean some good buying opportunities. Joining now is Tom Lee, Fundstrat Capital CIO and head of research and a CNBC contributor. He's very calm, even in the face of adversity, but this time the markets have come back to you in a big way. Because at this point, I think they've exceeded your targets they were a couple of months away from where we are right now, and we're already there. So you're raising your targets overall?
Yes, I think, when at the April lows, we thought we could make a move back to 5,500.
Right, we're at 5,900 on the S&P.
That's right. But our full year target was 6,600. So I think that's still a reasonable expectation.
You never changed that.
We haven't changed it.
Never did. Even on April, week of April 2nd or 7th or 2nd, you didn't change it.
No, it felt very shaky because that would have been, a couple 1,000-point move needed. But now that I look at 2026, I think businesses are in better shape now than they were in February. So I think making 6,600 actually seems more achievable today than it did in February.
You think a bull market started April 7th or a new bull market started April 7th in everything? Because the NASDAQ already, if you just use 20% to measure what is an actual bull market, people think we need a broader indicator, a broader reason to call something a bull. But at this point, I think the S&P is also in a bull market.
Yeah, I think that the waterfall decline into the April lows was such a reset of sentiment. People talked about Armageddon, and we saw some of the most rapid deleveraging of hedge funds ever, and a collapse in investor sentiment, and a huge change in positioning. So those are, I think, things that look like what happens in a bear market. And the ISM has never broken above 50 in a sustained way. Market tops usually need an ISM to stay above 50 for a period of time. So I think we're at the start of a bull market. And as I look at 2026, I think housing could actually be a big lever to pull next year.
What do you think of the recent inflation data? And is it real? Is it lasting? Is it going to turn around and head back up because of tariffs? Were you surprised at those numbers on the last couple of Friday and then a couple weeks before then?
Well, as you know, the inflation for the last month actually has defied expectations, because a lot of people said these shortages would cause a spike, and instead core inflation actually has been trending lower. But to me, inflation was really a story about housing and auto insurance. Those were powering inflation for the last 2 years. I mean, combined, that's 75% of the rise in inflation. Housing is actually now subtracting from inflation month over month. And I think in some ways, on a real-time basis, that tells me I don't think core inflation is actually going to be turning up, even if goods prices go up.
You don't?
No, I kind of agree with Waller's comments.
You do agree with Waller's comments?
Yeah.
So you're anticipating cuts, several cuts this year?
Well, I think that if core inflation behaves, then we are in a really tight real rate environment, right? 4.5% monetary policy and 2.5% or 2% core inflation. I mean, there's a need to actually reduce interest rates.
Do you, Tom, at this point think that interest rates, it doesn't matter whether we reduce or not, would the long end go up?
Drop them, baby.
Because of 37 trillion or this bill that's the big, beautiful bill? Are there worrisome things on the horizon other than inflation, current inflation?
Well, yeah, the U.S. is on an unsustainable sort of path for deficits, but Japan's actually had higher rates, and their interest rates have been behaving for a long time. I mean, not recently. So I think the long end is essentially unpredictable. When investors worry about it rising too dramatically, then I think that's when the bond market can have some influence on both the Fed and the Treasury. But I think at these levels, it's not that alarming.
What's Bitcoin? What is it moving with? Just risk assets at this point? It got back to an all-time high, which you were forecasting as well. But now I think, what are we, 104 this morning? So it's pulled back. Yeah, I think it's consolidating. It makes sense. Bitcoin is responding to global liquidity, which is moving up, and I think anticipating a dovish Fed next year. So that's a tailwind for Bitcoin. But, Bitwise has a great stat. 95% of all Bitcoin's been mined, but 95% of the world doesn't own Bitcoin. So I just think that there's still a huge demand versus supply imbalance, meaning there's a lot more potential buyers of Bitcoin over the next 10 years. And so I think there's a lot of upside into year end. Into your 150 target.
Yeah, 150, maybe 200, even 250 this year.
What? 150 to 200 to even 250. And what's you don't have a terminal price on that, do you?
Well, it's I think at a minimum it should have the same network value as gold. Mm-hmm. And if you look at above ground gold, it's probably 23 trillion. So that would be 1.2 million for Bitcoin. But I think Bitcoin is more valuable than gold. So gold. I mean, Bitcoin could be 2 million, 3 million long term. I mean, even higher. Okay, thank you. And we're talking years, obviously, but 95% mined. I don't think the last one is mined till 2150 or something. Yeah, it's getting harder and harder. Yeah, I mean, depending on what decimal you want to use, it's probably 2040 or something. But but it's if you're having something forever, it'll always.
So what's your terminal value?
That's what we just
said.
Yeah, I mean,
the final.
He said 2.5 million.
2.5 million at the end.
Yeah.
Or maybe maybe higher.
Or maybe even higher.
I didn't appreciate that point.
Yeah, I mean, it could.
Let's go.
But I guess I'm sorry. Maybe the way I meant that is, does that happen at the end after it's all?
When it's all mined.
When it's all mined.
Yeah, and there'll be network fees generated.
Or does that happen before it's mined?
It's like as if Berkshire did a buyback and there was only one share left, what would Berkshire's share price be? You know, it'd probably be the market value of Berkshire.
And as you said, if I go halfway to the wall and then halfway to the wall and then halfway to the wall, I'll never get to the wall.
Yeah, that's right. You can cut something in half forever.
There you go, guys. There you go. You love to hear that. You love to hear that. What else do we have? We got all kinds of stuff. We got all kinds of stuff, guys. Just letting this play out. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's catch up in the chat a little bit more first before it gets out of hand. Big C, how long did XCN take to drop? It took 71 days, so 2.5 months roughly. Time, but then stopped when she saw a profile. Silver's almost $35. Nice. Hit the likes, guys. Hit the likes. D Worm, ping pong syndrome. There you go. C Allen, what's going on? Paul, good to see you, my dude. Autocorrect, yes. Nando, load it up on our gem. Join the Patreon and get your money, boys. There you go. Alfonso Circle's coming out with the IPO on the New York Stock Exchange. Finally, we've been talking about Ripple and Coinbase trying to buy them forever and how they were going to IPO. Finally, good stuff, man. Won't go below 100K. Hopefully not. I mean, hopefully not. How do I schedule a personal coaching call? I am a Patreon member. There is a video. Yes, C. Allen says there's a video on the Patreon. Go to the video library. There's a video giving you a step-by-step instructions on what you need to do. Hey, Rob, the Patreon fam. Happy Monday. Hope your day is great. Absolutely. I got the fries that'll cross your eyes, and I got the back to Hodl D's gems. Your wallet's terminated if you don't buy the dip, and get to the Patreon. Let's go. Man, took at a gaming play go already. Man, look at the gaming play go. Yes, absolutely, Jackie. Absolutely. She's popping nicely. I want to see, though, I want to see a good 200-300% move here, right? The Rob Father. There you go. All right, let's continue on here, guys. Bitcoin shorts face $11.5 billion in liquidations. Risk as liquidity rises. Guys, if you are in a short right now, we could see a short squeeze to the upside. Bitcoin is flashing warning signs for bears as $11.5 billion in shorts risk liquidation if the price touches 111,900. Currently, Bitcoin trades at $104,755, and liquidation pressures are mounting. The 7-day exchange liquidation map shows critical market activity on Binance, OKX, and Bybit. Short liquidations dominate the landscape, highlighting the aggressive positioning against Bitcoin's rally, yet bulls appear to hold the upper hand as price actions stay stable. So here's the thing. If you don't really understand much about leverage trading, guys, so exchanges don't like when you win when you're leverage trading, because then all that money is coming off exchanges. They essentially lose money. They're not making money as an exchange, right? So whenever liquidity builds up to this degree, like look at the chart here, look at all of these shorts, $11.5 billion in shorts, right? Now, exchanges will manipulate markets to liquidate all of that, all of those positions and take the money for themselves, right? Happens all the time. So don't be surprised to see Bitcoin run up to $110,000, $111,000 in a short squeeze. That is very, very possible when you see this kind of buildup in longs or shorts in any leverage trading position. So this is getting very, very scary if you're shorting Bitcoin right now. Very, very scary, right? Yeah, be careful. Be careful out there, guys. Cumulative short liquidation leverage shown by the rising teal line peaked at 14.67 billion This steady rise signals relentless pressure on traders betting against Bitcoin. Consequently, forced buying activity is supporting price momentum. Meanwhile, long liquidations dropped sharply. The red line reflects a notable decrease in forced selling. Hence, bulls seem to be managing their positions more effectively as Bitcoin maintains its strength. Binance remains the key player in the leverage shakeout. Orange bars show it processes the highest liquidation volumes over the week. OKX and Bybit followed with visible yet similar contributions. Additionally, the red vertical dash line marks the turning point, trading volume. So as they're saying right here, this red line right here, right? That's the current price. On the left side is your longs, and on the right side is your short positions, right? And you know what? Actually, let's actually pull up the liquidation levels. Let's have a look for ourselves right now at the updated. What does it look like right now? So that's just Binance. But if we go across all exchanges, yeah, like if we go up, yeah, like you're looking at a lot of shorts, quite a bit of longs, but Binance is really building up. Dangerous, guys, dangerous. I wouldn't be messing with leverage right now. That would be nice. Hell yeah, crystal ball. When do you see the drop coming for ZBIC? I like I said, I think it's going to be over the next 2 months or a month or so, right? It's not going to be fast and violent. I think it's going to bleed out for a while. Wendy, happy Monday. There you go. Australia in the house. I dig it, man. I dig it. All right, what else do we have going on? What else do we have? Check this out. Ethereum eyes major rally as bullish indicators strengthen. Ethereum is up by 0.53% and trading at $2,493 as trading volume increases 20.93% to 13.48 billion over the last 24 hours. Market analysts are paying attention to signs of an upcoming rally. Large investors are gradually buying and storing more Ethereum. Whale statistics on the blockchain record at least 450,000 Ethereum have been purchased in the last 30 days. The pattern usually reveals absolute confidence as large investors gather during calm markets and keep their holdings until the trend strengthens. The fact that prices remain low and do not change much could point to an increase in the near term. Another critical indicator supporting bullish sentiment is the decreasing supply of Ethereum on centralized exchanges. In April, almost 1 million Ethereum were sent from smart contracts to private wallets. Less Ethereum being held in exchanges usually means sellers are less active in the short term. If the exchange is filled up to low levels, then traders have big buy orders and do not want to sell. Most likely, people are keeping Ethereum, planning for it to rise in the future. If liquidity drops on exchanges and demand goes up, the result can be higher Ethereum prices, making things even more positive for it. Ethereum continues to hold above the critical 2200 support level. Maintaining this level is seen as a critical for preserving bullish momentum. Analysts point out that any sustained move above this zone could open the way for a recovery towards $3,000 or beyond. Very, very bullish. The RSI is decreased to 54, so it's in the neutral. From the high of 70, nearly indicating bears are taking over. But the market is still not oversold. The MACD line, 98.23, is below the signal line at 134.09, which points to a possible downtrend following the rise in April and May. Ethereum is now reaching resistance around 2540, and if it fails to move up, the price may fall or move sideways within a narrow range. So things are looking kind of bullish for Ethereum. Let's actually go look at the Ethereum chart real quick. Let's look at ETH. Oh, looks like you could have a setup here for a Bart Simpson pattern as well, guys. You know, very possible. Looks almost identical to XCN. Look at this, right? Look at this sharp move up, which is beautiful. We're using the 200-day as resistance still, as you can see. Now, this could play out in two ways. This could just be an accumulation zone that we have going on here right now, right? A little bit of a bull flag getting ready to form here. Could be the case, right? Could be the case. However, we could also have this drop dramatically to the downside. We do have a golden cross getting ready to take place as well over the next, I don't know, week and a half. The 30-day getting ready to cross up over the 200-day. So that looks bullish. So we do have some bullish structure here on Ethereum. However, if we go and we look at the XEN chart, very, very similar. Right? Potential Bart Simpson pattern drop to the downside, right? We could see that. It is kind of trying to play out. So, but Ethereum does have bullish structure right now, though, guys. So we could see that move to the upside. The RSI is in the neutral, so we could see a nice breakout. I'm hoping we see that nice breakout to the upside because that would mean altcoins are really going to start to move as well. And if we go, let's go have a look at Bitcoin and the M2. We've had another uptick in the M2 supply to M2 money supply today, guys. We're moving back to the upside again, which is good. We've had our little triangle dip here. Are we going to move up sometime? I think we're going to move up sometime between the 5th and the 10th here, guys. We're going to start making this parabolic run here. But we could see a little bit further of a dip first. That's possible, right? But everything's shaping up very, very nicely. Look at this. Look at this. It's all playing out perfectly, as you can see. But if we go look at, let's go look at Bitcoin dominance. Gotta just get rid of the M2 there for a bit. So Bitcoin dominance kind of steady right now. We need Bitcoin dominance to either do one of two things: spike to the upside. See, I've got my box up here, BTC top. That's where dominance needs to go. 70 to 72%. Could we move up there, or is this as high as Bitcoin dominance is going to go, and then we're going to drop down here to the altcoin season start, right? We have our targets in place, as you can see. Up, if we move up here, is that the Bitcoin top? Probably. Or we collapse down and altcoin season starts. We'll see. We shall see. Did I miss the Jasmine news? It's not really too much Jasmine news today. Holding on to my XEN. There you go. There you go. Mobile 1 cent. Yes, I could see that happening. Congratulations on reaching 13K subs. Yes, thank you so much. We actually smashed through 13,000 subs, guys. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe so that we can get even higher. Let's start moving towards 14K subs now. Let's get that party started. Absolutely. Miria is showing signs of life, up 23.2%. Hell yeah, it is. Big C, Rob, do you see Miria going up higher on ladder past 3 spot on the gaming token video you did? Thank you for the feedback, brother. Do I see Miria going? I don't understand the question, Big C. I don't understand your question. I think Miria is getting ready to snap to the upside very, very violently. If we go to the Miria chart. Hey, that's not Miria. Go to the Miria chart. Like, we've got an inverse head and shoulders playing out here nicely right now, right? And like, we're just getting started. I think we're going to snap above here and we're going to keep going. I think that Miria, provided Bitcoin doesn't have a big collapse, we could see Miria have a good 2, 3, 400% move to the upside here, like we've been seeing on ZBEC and on Onyx Coin and stuff like that, right? It is most definitely trying to make its move right now, guys. And hey, perfect timing, because we spent how long? Over a year accumulating Miria on the Patreon. Absolutely, man. We deserve that move. It's coming. Do you see Cookie coming down to 19? Yeah, I do think it's possible, but I mean, even buying Cookie at 24 cents is a fantastic deal, in my opinion. So I wouldn't split hairs, to be honest with you. I would just be DCAing personally. Miria pumping nicely? Absolutely it is. Absolutely it is. All right, wow, we're already over an hour, guys. All right, I got to get over and do a mentoring coaching call over on the Patreon right now, guys. So get over there, get into one of our mentorship coaching calls. They're free as a Patreon member. So get in there, get booked in. If you need guidance, if you need help with exit strategies, portfolio structure, profit-taking plans, everything, guys. Understanding the mental and emotional aspects of this space, handling tokenomics, everything, exchanges, tutorials, everything you need to know, hot wallets, cold wallets, and everything in between, guys. Also, I just dropped 3 more gems on the Patreon this weekend. Go check those out. I dropped the video Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I got 2 more coming next weekend. So get over there, get in early on these plays before they move, guys. We're watching Miria doing its breakout right now. We got a 440% return on ZBEC. We got a 500% return on XCN. We got a 220% return on Nadix. Guys, our gems pop off. There is no doubt about it. These are the facts, my friend, and they are undisputed. So check it out. The link is down below in the comment section. It's in the description. It's in the pinned comments. Check it out, guys. Join the family, join the community, and get in early on these gems, guys, before they pop off, not afterwards. All right, guys, I will be doing my mentoring coaching call in the next, I don't know, probably 20 minutes. And I'll see you guys tonight for the live stream. God bless.